I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. A moment now to check out some numbers for Jaden McDaniels.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Randall, and it's Gobert in at the center. And for Boston, Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Randall. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. Here's Randall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Tatum passes to Horford. Celtics passing it around. Brown deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over McDaniel. Brown, no good. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Randall. Gobert with it, guarded by Horford. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert plays as tough at the rim offensively as anybody in the league.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Here's Holiday. His last outing, 16 points for him. White, good.
Part of White's expanding game is the attention to his jump shot, and he's made great improvement in that area.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Randall outside. Outside, Edwards. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Conley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Randall kicks to Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with a screen on White. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Makes it off the glass.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
Here's Tatum. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
And they're top 10 in free throw shooting, always focused on that aspect of the game, not looking to give points away.
And as you said, the three-point shot has been a major weapon for him. Here's Holiday. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Tatum no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Excellent defense from Holiday pays off with the steal. And it starts a successful fast break.
And here is Conley, still scoreless. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Randall. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Edwards' shot is good.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Holiday, the pass to Tatum. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Pass to Horford. Over Gobert. Horford, no luck. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. The Special K, we know the trade for Rudy Gobert took some time to click, but now it's looking like a great move.
Well, you know, figuring out how to play two bigs in this day and age with the way the game is played, pretty tricky, a slippery slope. And they stayed with it, to their credit, the Minnesota Timberwolves. And once they got it sorted out, Gobert was a force with his defense and his scoring out of the pick and roll. And I think one of the things undervalued in Gobert's improvement is the addition of Mike Conley. They've got a tremendous relationship, and I think Mike Conley's presence has been a real asset for Gobert as well.
Inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Horford doing a nice job playing with strength. That's what they call weight room work that time, to get the hoop and the foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
And that one falls for Horford. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
So it's the Celtics now. After Joe Ingles missing on that last three-pointer. Pass to Tatum. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Pritchard. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
DiVincenzo with it. 11-point game his last outing. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Timberwolves lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Joe Ingles is out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's
Oh, my goodness. Watch out. An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Timberwolves trail. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. Here's Pritchard, and you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Pass to Hauser. The three from Tatum. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So Clark, the last couple NBA seasons featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Celtics making a switch here. Davison's checked in. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Shoots over McDaniels. Tatum with another miss.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Alexander Walker finds McDaniel. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. Celtics trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Davison. Outside Tatum. The 3. They grab their own miss. Pass to Davison. Nailed from three-point land. Davison's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now, Alexander Walker hasn't made one yet. Lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now here's Tatum. He's tightly guarded. And McDaniels with the block.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys, showing us why right there.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
He hits both from the stripe.
You really like your chances with Tatum at the line. He locks in and focuses on these two.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Releases. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Outside White. No good on the 3. And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just 2 powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
Pass to Holiday. Here's Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Brown. And another miss by Boston.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston trailing. White wide open. He fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. White's got 6.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Gobert with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Gobert dishes to Conley. Pass to DiVincenzo. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. DiVincenzo's got 10 points now. Outside White. And here is Brown. Horford with the screen on Edwards. Brown outside. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Randall passes to Gobert. Randall against Tatum. Randall right side. Great D that time from Tatum. Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for Minnesota. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
You know, right now for Minnesota, even if they're not the team we thought they'd be, they haven't completely come off the rails. Still plenty of time left. With all this talent, I can see them turning it around real fast. How fast? That fast.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Boston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. Tatum and Horford man the post positions. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Horford with the screen on Edwards. 5 on the clock. Here's Holiday. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Holiday's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Celtics. Outside Conley. Out to Edwards. Fires for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And Greg, you were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And he knocks down the first one.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
And Brown drops them both.
You got to respect the mind Brown has for the game. Both ends of the floor, he is so good at spotting the opening and taking advantage.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Holiday against Conley. Pass to White. Takes the 13-footer. Conley grabs the miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Edwards passes to Randall. Randall is doubled. Out to Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists in the game.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Tatum with a screen on Edwards. White against Edwards. The 3 from Tatum. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And here's Tatum for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. And stolen by Horford. Here's Tatum. Tatum with the finish on a beautiful break.
Yeah, I tell you what, Tatum really good at getting out in transition and taking advantage of what the defense gives you.
Randall a screen on Holiday. Conley the pass to Edwards. Over White. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Celtics trail by 3. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Three-pointer, Horford. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Pass to Randall. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Tatum. Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. White, a good look. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And now just a 1-point Minnesota lead.
Boy, on offense, White's so very effective, whether it's assist or shot making. He's always making productive plays.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Boston. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And you know, for the Celtics, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to DiVincenzo. Now here's Reed. He's covered closely. He had a nice open look right there. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Naz Reid is a very good shooting big.
When Naz Reid is out there, Clark, spacing the floor is a real asset for him.
For sure, and you know, he really puts a lot of pressure on the defense because he can score from anywhere on the floor, and he's got great size and strength. And he does the little things too. I mean, you look at his points and rebounds, but this guy gets deflections, he goes after loose balls, he gets you extra possessions on the glass, he steps in and takes, I mean, he does all the little and big things.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. 13 points in the game. Reid misses.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Holiday with it. Now defended by Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Holiday, the pass to Hauser. Shoots over Reid. Offensive rebound. Outside Holiday. Brown outside. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Now here's Randall. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Minnesota on top. They lead by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Minnesota in the lead. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Willingham is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Naz Reid. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Minot in at the power forward position. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here. Springer's checked in. Here's Alexander Walker. No good on the quick 3. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. A 2-point game. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Here's Springer. Covered by Miller. Just 4 to shoot. Tatum downhill. Good on the bucket. Tatum's got it all tied up now for Boston.
Tatum's athleticism as he drives, really impressive. I mean, just shredding the defense to pieces there.
Alexander Walker passes to Dozier. Reid with it. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 2 points. That one goes.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Up top, Tatum. Covered by Miller. Tatum down low. He's against Miller. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Drew Holiday. He's checked in for the Celtics. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Pass to Alexander Walker. Launches it. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Boston's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
You know, over his first couple of seasons, Tatum has really increased his trips to the line, playing more aggressively.
That free throw missing. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in. So he comes up empty at the line.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. DiVincenzo with the screen on Holiday. Just 5 on the clock. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
And here's Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard, defended by DiVincenzo.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Sweet little floater. Now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Tatum kicks to Horford. Brown outside. Tatum with a screen on McDaniel. And that one, good.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Pass to Randall. And here's Edwards. Light covering. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Randall. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown with it. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
White against Edwards. Randall outside. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. From the wing. Here's Gobert, and good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Tatum looking around. Taking the tough shot, Jason Tatum.
Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
Edwards inside, light covering, and the basket by Edwards.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
That puts them in the lead. Tatum's got 13 points in the second half.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking down these clutch shots.
To McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Money!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. .50 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Julius Randle picks one up.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. .46 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Right side, Conley. Nails the tray.
Somebody's lit a fire under Mike Conley.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. They came close there to tying it up.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Holiday, the pass to Horford.
You know, Horford is versatile now. He's a big guy that can play on the perimeter, but his bread is buttered with jelly and jam inside.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to one. Good on both.
Excellent composure at the line there to tie things up and give them a shot at overtime.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Outside Edwards. Outside Conley. There's the three. Misses the tray. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. For the win. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniels. He makes the first of 3, and that gives them the lead. The second one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And no good on the third free throw. So he ends up going 2 of 3. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jalen. A long season. What do you guys need to do to keep it rolling?
Just keep finding consistent rhythm with each other. Keep playing the game the right way, executing the game plan, and just do your job. It'll be fun.
You all did the job tonight, man. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jason Tatum.